Please welcome on stage your host for the UEFA Champions League semi-finals draw, Pedro Pinto.
Hello everyone, great to see you. And then there were four. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the UEFA semi-final draw here in Nyon. We've now reached the crucial moment of the season as the contenders find out in just a few moments what will be their final obstacle on the road to the final. The excitement and suspense is increasing as we get nearer to the deciding match at the Cardiff National Stadium of Wales on the 3rd of June. All four teams have already proven their worth during what has been a thrilling season, and we're all looking forward to seeing them all in action once again in the semi-finals. The goal for Atlético Madrid, Juventus, Monaco and Real Madrid is to make it to Cardiff, which is waiting proudly to welcome one of European football's greatest occasions. The countdown to Cardiff continues, a great city, and we can't wait to get there. Now we are delighted to have with us someone who knows a lot about Cardiff. Please welcome on stage the First Minister of Wales, the Right Honourable Carwyn Jones. Morning.
Well, thank you, Pedro. I'm delighted to be here today to accept on Wales's behalf the UEFA Champions League trophy prior to its journey to Cardiff, host city for this year's event. I can assure UEFA and their partners that never has a nation been so excited and expectant in the lead-up to this final. We've been working tirelessly with key partners to ensure that our small nation and vibrant capital city is ready to welcome Europe and the world to this festival of football. Of course, Wales is now more well-known in the world of European football. After waiting 58 years for our place in a major football tournament, our success at the 2016 Euros was a dream come true for all sports fans in Wales and was one of the greatest occasions in our sporting history. But it wasn't just the performance on the pitch in France which left such a positive impression, we hope, on a global audience. The passion, the pride and the spirit of the Welsh football team and the red wall of Welsh fans during the tournament were inspirational to watch. And it's with this passion, pride and spirit that the people of Cardiff and Wales will welcome everyone to Wales in a few weeks' time. It's a huge honour to accept the guardianship of this trophy on behalf of our nation in the run-up to the event and to join Welsh footballing hero Ian Rush in taking it to Wales for us to enjoy temporarily before the winning team takes it home again on the 3rd of June. I'm pleased to say that communities all over Wales will now get the chance to see the trophies up close when they travel around the country during the next couple of weeks, and I know that the Welsh public will express their interest and support with their usual warmth and enthusiasm. Ni edrych ymlaen I weld chi gyd yng Nghaerdydd lle gewch chi groeso twym galon a chynnes y mis Mehefin. In the Welsh language, I've just said we look forward to welcome you all, where you will get a warm welcome to Wales in June. And particularly, of course, we look forward to welcoming you all to our capital city, the host city of Cardiff.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jones, and we look forward to having you back here on stage later to collect this trophy from the hands of the UEFA president. Now, we found out more about the host city for the final. Let's now take a closer look at the four remaining teams who are still dreaming of getting there. Big names, big teams, great players, a fantastic Final Four lineup. And I'm delighted that we have here with us today representatives from all the teams remaining in the competition. I would like to please invite on stage, and please give them a warm welcome, Clemente Villaverde, Pavel Nedved, Ludovic Juli, and Emilio Butragueño. Hola. Buenos días. You can please join us here, Pavel, as well. Thank you very much. Ludovic, bonjour. Bonjour. Buenos días, Emilio. Clemente, let's start with you. Once again, Atlético Madrid making it this far in the competition. You're very quickly becoming part of the elite of European football. How have you seen the development of the team over the last few years?
For us, it's a very important possibility to play in the last 4 years, three semi-finals in Champions League. For us, it's the best competition around the world, and we are very happy to be here.
Ludovic, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Vous pouvez prendre le micro. Vous avez joué la finale de 2004 contre Porto. Malheureusement, le Monaco a perdu ce match, mais maintenant, avec une jeune équipe, le Monaco arrive à demi-finale. Vous êtes surpris avec la performance?
Alors c'est sûr que par rapport à tous ces grands clubs qu'il y a autour de nous, nous on est le petit poucet. Et forcément, aujourd'hui, au niveau de l'expérience, on n'en a pas trop. Mais c'est vrai qu'on a beaucoup de talent. On a des joueurs qui sont en forme, qui vont très vite. Et c'est sûr que pour nous, c'est un rêve de pouvoir jouer, d'être en demi-finale.
Ludovic, vous pouvez faire une assistance pour Pavel. Pavel, so much history for you personally in this competition as well, like Ludovic having played it recently. For Juve to be here again, what does it mean for the club to participate in the greatest club competition on the planet at this phase?
Per noi sicuramente è grandissimo onore poter stare qua con gli altri grandissimi club. Abbiamo grandissimo rispetto e cercheremo di far vedere a tutte le persone, a tutti i tifosi, grandissimo calcio. Questo è il nostro scopo.
And Emilio, last but not least, it took so long to get La Decima, and now the club seems to be able to reach the Final Four with more prominence over the last years. What do you think is the secret of the success of Real Madrid over the last few seasons?
Well, first of all, we're delighted to be here. This is our 7th consecutive semi-final, so it's a remarkable achievement. So I think, of course, the quality of our players, they are very talented, but at the same time, that our team spirit, I think, is one of our assets. And, of course, we are here in the semi-finals. 3 great teams, great opponents, but we'll do our best, of course, to break history and to win the competition 2 years in a row.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Good luck for the draw, and we'll see you around Europe very soon indeed. Thank you very much. Please give them a warm round of applause. Thank you, gentlemen. So now, let's move on to the draw itself. I would like to call on stage UEFA's Deputy General Secretary, Giorgio Marchetti, to guide us through the draw procedure. Morning, Giorgio.
Thank you, Pedro. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, congratulations to the 4 clubs which have qualified for the semi-finals. You are all one step closer to getting your hands on the prestigious UEFA Champions League trophy, and I would like to wish all of you the very best of luck in your upcoming matches. While celebrating the 4 semi-finalists, we must remember to keep Borussia Dortmund in our thoughts. The cowardly attack that occurred last week against your team was an attack against football and all of its values of unity, solidarity and brotherhood. We salute your courage and wish a speedy recovery to your player Marc Bartra. Now, the strength of the 4 teams in the draw is such that no matter who plays who, the games will be tight and packed with suspense. All teams know very well what the UEFA Champions League semi-finals are. 3 of them have played at least once in the last 2 seasons the semi-finals. AS Monaco are most welcome back after 13 years. All know how to qualify for a final. One thing is certain. The semi-final matches will provide dramatic entertainment and memorable moments for us all to savor. So, let's commence the draw. And to assist us with the proceedings of today, I have the pleasure of welcoming our well-known ambassador of the final in Cardiff, who has won a host of trophies, including the UEFA Champions League. But before he joins us on stage, let's see him once again in action. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Jan Rasch. Hi, Jan. Welcome back. It's always a pleasure to see you on stage with us. Now, only 4 teams left, very different teams. They play different styles of football. Now, I'll ask you a difficult question, maybe. If I ask you to define each of these teams with one word, what would you tell us? Now, we start with the reigning champions of Real Madrid.
Well, difficult one word, isn't it? You know, but Madrid, they're class, aren't they? They have so many world-class players. They will concede goals, but they're confident with the players that they have that they'll score more goals than they concede.
Yeah, of course. Juventus?
Juventus, organised. I think typical Italian team, very well organised, but they have some special players as well, where when they have the chances, they'll score the goals. That makes them the difference.
Okay. Atlético Madrid?
Workmanship. I think they won't score lots of goals, but they won't let many goals in. And I think if you're going to be successful, most probably the finest asset is they work as a team. And that's why they are today, I think.
Yeah, I think so. And AS Monaco?
Exciting, you know. I think they're young, they're fearless, and when you're young, you're prepared to do anything. So I think Monaco, whoever gets Monaco, they'll be hell of a game because both home and away, they seem to play exactly the same because they're so young. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Jan. I think you gave very sharp judgments and you defined quite well the different styles and different characteristics of these teams. But now, thinking of these characteristics, what do you expect to prevail in looking forward to these exciting semi-finals? So the impressive striking potential of players like Cristiano Ronaldo, Kylian Mbappé, rather the iron organisation of teams like Juventus and Atlético?
I think as a former striker, you know, I like to see goals. You know, it's absolutely fantastic. But I think the team that will go to the finals are most probably the team who stop these world-class players from playing. You know, with the team that keeps them a tight range. So defensively, you know, it's going to be very tight. But as a striker, I'd like to see lots of goals. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be really, really interesting.
Okay. One thing is certain, there will be fantastic matches.
Exactly.
Anyway, okay. Whatever the matches are. And now, let's see very shortly the technical procedure. As you know, at this stage of the competition, this is an open draw and there is no country protection, no seeding, no conditions. The 4 bowls containing the names of the semi-finalists are all placed in these central bowls, and they will be shuffled before we start the draw. So the first team drawn will play the first match at home against the second team drawn. And then we will repeat the same procedure for the second semi-final. So we are ready. I think Jan is ready. Atlético de Madrid, Juventus, AS Monaco, Real Madrid. Everybody's ready. Everybody wants to know what the semi-finals are. So, Jan, I prepare the balls for you, and then the fate is in your hands.
Real Madrid.
So the first team drawn is Real Madrid, reigning champions, 11-time winners, and the first semi-final will be played in the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. But we don't know against whom.
Atlético Madrid.
Against Atlético de Madrid. So we know now that for the 4th year in a row, Real Madrid and Atlético Madrid are crossing paths not only in the Spanish League, but also in the UEFA Champions League. We had 2 finals, 1 quarter-final, and now we're adding a semi-final. Now, I think we know what the other semi-final is. What we don't know is where the semi-final is going to be played first.
A little bit
That's
tight.
very tight. Yeah. You need help?
Yeah,
let's see if
again.
Okay.
Thank you.
And now, for you to tell us.
AS Monaco.
So AS Monaco. AS Monaco, it's the host of the first leg in the semi-final against. Tell us, please, if the draw was correct. Everything was prepared properly.
Juventus.
Juventus, of course, AS Monaco and Juventus say crossing again paths after the quarterfinals in 2015. There was also a semi-final in 1998 between the two clubs. So they know each other, and it will be also a fantastic fixture for all of us. But this is not all. I'm sorry, we have to determine by draw as well which team is to be considered as the home team in the final, the winner of semi-final 1 or the winner of semi-final 2. Don't worry, this is purely for organizational reasons, as the two teams will be treated equally. The final, as you know, will take place on the 3rd of June 2017 at the National Stadium of Wales in Cardiff. Jan, you just have to tell us which of the two semi-finalists will be treated as the home team in our organization.
Winners of semi-final 2.
So the winners of semi-final 2, which is AS Monaco or Juventus, will be the home team. And please just open the other ball, show us the paper, which should contain the other semi-finalists.
Winners of semi-final 1.
And the winners of semi-final 1 are the opponents. So that's all for the draw. I would call our friend Pedro Pinto back on stage.
I hope I'm your friend. Gentlemen,
sure.
Thank you very much. Fantastic draw and two great semi-finals to look forward to. Real Madrid and Atlético, of course, a re-edition of two recent finals in the Champions League as well. And Monaco, finalists in 2004, facing two-time winners Juventus. Gentlemen, thank you very much for your handling of proceedings.
Thank you.
And if you want to start marking your calendar for the semi-finals, they're in back-to-back weeks, with the first legs taking place on the 2nd and 3rd of May, and the return legs taking place on the 9th and 10th of May. Now, the draw may be done, but business on stage is far from finished. We'll proceed with the official trophy handover from UEFA to the host city. And I would love to invite to have on stage here with me the UEFA president, Alexander Ceferin. He is joined by the president of the Football Association of Wales, Mr. David Griffiths, and the First Minister of Wales, Carwyn Jones. Welcome, gentlemen. All right, so please, I would like to ask Alexander Ceferin, the UEFA president, to hand over, it's a big responsibility, the Champions League trophy to the host association and city. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the moment that Cardiff get the UEFA Champions League trophy. And they'll take the cup known as the Big Ears back to Cardiff, where it will be on display later today at the National Stadium of Wales. We'll see you soon, gentlemen. We'll see all of you soon, I'm sure as well. That'll do it from the House of European Football for today. Ladies and gentlemen, goodbye.